You know what time it is. We're fixing to get things fired off. Give you a little update. Recently found this little gem, which is slightly larger than the regular, milk crate that we're used to. Little extra spacing here. I do have some wasted space here because I've been utilizing the backpack. It's been super convenient to be able to just take it from the boat, the kayak, beating the banks, kind of a little bit of everything. So needless to say, I'm happy with it. I'm still adjusting to it. At any rate, I just got back from Bassmaster Kayak Series stop number 1. I've got tons of footage from that, terabytes. I filled up 5 256 gig SD cards, so quite a few. I got back Tuesday morning. I stayed up all day. As you can see, we're now kind of getting super organized. Don't worry, the chaos ain't going anywhere. After my results, there needed to be some sort of action, right? Call it a coping mechanism, whatever the case. On top of that, I help coach my son's Little League team. He just left T-balls, and now they're doing coach pitch. It's a whole deal. I'm absolutely thrilled to be doing it all. However, it does remind me that I am indeed human, as much as I try to fight the belief of that. So here we are. I'm gonna cut right through it because I've got to transfer all of that from that crate to this crate. As you can see, I got 2 more rod holders. We're gonna go a long ways. I'll be able to do basically 4 on each side, 2 on the back. My spinning, my thought process for this, sorry y'all, don't need to be right up in my face. It ain't. Rod storage organization. So I'll have a few more trays with me, but everything is separated, right? Rather than thrown into one big old hodgepodge. We're not doing that no more, okay? But today, we've got this guy here. You know the deal. All right, and not that it means a whole heck of a lot to y'all at home, but I just completely wrecked my GoPro mount. But I haven't opened this. I don't know what's in it. I'm gonna be going on a trip. And like I said, the chaos continues, right? In my head, I know what I'm gonna throw on this trip, but then this dang thing, turn that around, shows up, and I'm like, but maybe there's a little bit of goodness in there. We'll see. This is my first show. I admittedly haven't been on social media a whole lot. Quite frankly, kind of get my head right. Again, another coping mechanism aside from, man, I am taking a look in here and I am seeing some exciting things. Let's see, I see a bag of, I think, soft plastics and hooks, so we're gonna do that. Oh yeah. Hey, okay, first off, if you've been following my stuff for a while, right? Subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, everything, My Chaotic Fishing, mychaoticfishing.com, all the links support what we're doing, and I appreciate it. But this is the 6.5-inch Cosmic Black. This is great because I fish a lot of muddy waters, stained waters, stuff like that. And so yeah, would I buy it if I went to the store right now? I might pick up some Cosmic Black. I know I was down to 1 more package. I'm almost done. I had 2 left in the one I was using and 1 more package, and I'm just OCD like that. So would I buy it if I went to the store? I may not go there on purpose for it, but yes, I would buy it. Just pick your color. I'm gonna tell you what color's best right now for you. It's your confidence color. You'll fish it in the right areas, you'll fish it the right way. Even after a very tough weekend, I'm confident in those statements, right? So your confidence color, that's what you should fish. As long as it's confidence that you got from catching, right? So I can tell you that, yes, with the shaky, the Divine Shaky Worm, any shaky head, and of course I pair that up with the Swing Shake. I'm not so finessey with it. Anywho, Divine Shaky Worm, freaking awesome. Seen some hooks down there. All right, what do we got? Spinnerbait trailers. That's funny because I indeed, literally, I've got them right here. Check it out. I got them rigged up. I got this guy, right, which is a little bit lighter. It's just a favorite spinnerbait of mine. You see what's dangling on there, right? You see what's dangling on there. This beautiful skirt right here is I get these 6-cent silicone skirts. And so what was on this dude right here is out of that guy right there. So I'm doing that with the Juggle minnow. So this is a light. This is like a 1/4 ounce. It's kind of for that shallows. In case I think they're moving up. Now, if they're not 6 foot and under, 5 foot and under, really 4 foot and under, how shallow you want to go, right? It's relative to your fishery. So if they're not in that super shallow and I want a little bit deeper, we're gonna go with this guy right here, which is not any part of the 6 sack, but you do see got that Divine Swimmer on there, and that's my pairing, right? So as anglers, let me know. I think it looks great. If you look, right, it's got that, you know, that blue on top, chartreuse on the bottom, and I've got that, you know, blue on top, chartreuse on the bottom. This is a Jackal spinnerbait, by the way, but a little bit heavier, and man, you can burn this thing like straight up search bait status because of the wings on the side of that. Anywho, that's aside from what we doing. I digress. I squirrel off, and then we even got this juice right here. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Back to the bag. Interesting that we got the spinnerbait trailer hooks. Would I buy them? No. I have like 2 bags of them already. So, but are they great? Yeah, they have like it's like a plastic sheath on the O part, and so they're great. I've got a few fish on the trailer hook, and I don't know, they jump and do all the things fish do. Anywho, didn't lose a fish. So let's see. Of course, little Divine spinnerbait right there. That's the 1/2 ounce, and this is in a white and chartreuse. It's got that big gold blade. Play with your spinnerbaits. Like, I hate for this to just be your standard regular, like, hey, look what I'm pulling out of a bag. It's gonna. And so what I will tell you, I try to add some value to this, right? These guys right here, if a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait is the deal, you know, as you can see, it comes with a nice small, it seems like all the companies call them different sizes. I'm gonna refer to this as maybe like a 2.5, maybe 2. I'm gonna say it's like a size 2, and then up here, this is like a size 6, maybe, or whatever the case. But man, if that bait is small, you know, trim down your skirt, make sure it doesn't extend an inch past the hook there, and then change out your blades, right? Go to a smaller blade. If they are really shad chasers, my mind is going to tell me, you know, switch that gold to a silver. And that gold, if I've got stained water, tannic water, muddy water, stuff like that, obviously that's what I'm told, right? It's supposed to be the deal. So hopefully that, you know, helps y'all out too. But don't be afraid, okay? I know we take them out of the package and we throw them. I'm guilty of it too. And when it's right, that's cool. But when it's not, I just want to maybe kind of inspire some of y'all to alter your tackle, some of the most basic tackle, but those little changes, right, from stuff they see every day. So get you some blades. I find mine at Bass Pro Shops, and I've got a whole assortment of willow blades, Colorado blades, Indiana blades, different sizes, smaller, bigger, all that different stuff. And yeah, would I buy this right now? I'd be honest with you, I have a couple of them, so I wouldn't buy it right now. But if I didn't have any, obviously I'd be getting some spinnerbaits. Let's keep going. For my neighbor's dog gives me an aneurysm. If you're one of those people that have a dog that freaking barks all the time, dude, like, dude, take care of your stuff, okay? Bad thoughts, bad vibes, not good. Oh, look at that, hey, okay, all right, so we got a little Duke 55. This is a new one. This is one of the new baits, all right? Did I mess with them? No, I've got smaller stuff and all that jazz. So yeah, this is a Duke 55. It's a 3/8 ounce. I'm typically gonna throw this, like, I've got a 610. I think it's a 610 MFR rod, the medium moderate. Yeah, that's great for, and I've got like 12-pound fluoro on it. Dude, that's juice. This is a little bit bigger than the little spinner, but dude, it's a 3/8 ounce. You know, you're gonna be hard pressed to go, I'm gonna take this, just throw it in the garbage, because I'll tie it on. You're gonna be hard pressed to go wrong with like a silver black back rattle trap. This is not a lipless, right? It's not a crankbait. This is a rattle trap. Anywho, it's got smaller hooks. It's a little bit lighter. It feels pretty dense. It's got some good rattles to it. Sounds like it's got, you know, one larger one with a couple little guys. Anywho, I'm sure if I, you know, am fishing this the right way, I mean, sticky hooks too, by the way. Brick. That it'll get bit. So there's that. I'll get this tied on in a little bit. Would I buy it? Is it gonna get bit? I hope so. It's gonna get tied on though, for sure. So I don't know if that kind of answers your question, would I buy it or not. Let's go to the next one. Nice, can't go wrong with it. Oh, and this is a silent, you know, playing back and forth with stuff that makes sounds and that doesn't make sounds. Would I buy this? I just haven't been around the jerkbait bite super often. Like, that sucks for me. And if you have been around the jerkbait bite, like, freaking, that's rad. That's rad for you. But I would like to be around the jerkbait bite too. Anywho, 6 cents, Provoke, 106. They're great jerk baits. This is the DD. It says 4 to 7 feet. Man, I've on live, like I'll throw this on like 10 or 12 pound fluoro, and I get them down 10-12 feet. So you can do that. I use the little stick-it strips as I look around. I don't have any right here, but I know I keep them on the kayak and in that backpack. You know, keep it balanced, and generally what I like to see, so like when it suspends, I like to kind of have it suspend in that nose down orientation, right? Or slowly sink. Obviously the placement of your little stickum weights, kind of crucial for that. You put it in the wrong place, put it in the tail, it's gonna, you know, you get the point. If you have any questions though, like I said, I am not the go-to end all on that, but I have gained a huge amount from not only the community of, you know, people on social media, but also my immediate, you know, group of friends who are freaking some solid sticks. I've learned that from them, and it's translated. So if I can assist, right? If I can take that knowledge, that time that was given to me, give it to somebody else, and it helps them advance or learn or grow, solid, dude. I'm so down for that. So would I buy this one? I've got it already, and this is in the Ghost Threadfin Shad. It's a beautiful color, but like I said, I've got this. Well, I don't know. Yeah, silent. I think I do have the silent. I don't know, but I know that now with my new system of organization, it'll take me like 30 seconds. I just open up the backpack, pull out that tray, take a look at my jerkbait box, and be like, I have it or I don't. So, pretty rad. If you don't have one, yeah, this is great to add to the arsenal. And like I said, on 10-12 pound fluoro, you get down. I'm down to the last two. We're gonna do the smaller one first, whatever that is. Look, go back to some of my other videos. This is a Crush Mini 25 MD. This is in the Threadfin Shad, so it's super pretty. However, it is a 1/4 ounce, so you got to throw light line. You got to be throwing, you know, a fast action rod. You know, at a 1/4 ounce, it's not very heavy. Do they get bit? Yeah, go back on my Instagram. I remember getting one of these a while back in like a bone color or something like that. I went out the next day and caught 3 or 4 with it. So they do get bit. That smaller profile when they're keying in, it obviously works. That's all the jargon you hear everywhere else on social media, but I put it to the test and I got the results. So, you know, 2 + 2. That's the Crush Mini 25 MD. It is a great smaller size crank, and from the stuff that I was hitting, I was banging the shore, but I would say I'm probably getting down 6 to 8 feet with this, and it says 4 to 7. So, anywho, that's the deal. Alright, to the last one, just so we can rock through this, because I got a whole lot of stuff to do, and honestly, I don't know when you're watching this video, but I'm trying to hit the road tonight. Oh, look at you. So, Movement 80X, I do dig this guy. They're pretty cool. This is the baby bass color. Bright color, red eyes, Movement 80. Would I buy it? Man, I've got a couple of these in some colors that just give me confidence. Does it mean they're the right colors or the wrong colors for you? Yes, no, maybe so. No absolutes in fishing, you know the deal. But Movement 80X, this is a 1 to 3 foot diver. It's a subsurface. I've caught a lot of fish on them. This baby bass color, can't say I've ever done it, but I'll load it up for the weekend. And if you are subscribed to the channel, then you'll see that if the conditions call for it, I will throw it, and maybe if I get lucky and find a stupid one, I'll get bit on it. So that's what I got going on. That's the deal. I appreciate y'all. I hope you're doing well, staying rad. Right down underneath the video somewhere right here. That's like the #1 amateur YouTuber thing, right? Hey, right here, freaking thing. Anywho, I'll make fun of myself because it's all a learning process for me, whether it's fishing, YouTube, and everything else. So that you know some real-time stuff though, today, it's a Thursday, Lake Fork, Leeds. If you go to weigh-in with less than a 30-pound bag, you ain't even in the top 10. So that's pretty epic. We already at almost 20 minutes and I'm not trying to do all that today. So be well, stay rad. I hope you are enjoying some fishing. I hope this maybe reminded you of some old information that you had, or maybe gave you some new knowledge to gain. Anywho, try it out, love it. I bid you farewell. Adieu. Peace.